Finally, the asbestos has been removed after 10 long years. Boy, the UK has completely turned into a third world shithole. Let me tell you. Remember when like the UK and Europe and Italy and France and Germany would have like this aura? They had like this old money aura. They had some honor. They had some class. You know what I mean? People would want to, you know what I mean, go to the Eiffel Tower, go to Rome, you know what I mean, go to the UK, go to the London Bridge. You know, remember when Europe, I remember when I was a kid, when people would talk about Europe, you know, I want to take a trip to Europe. I want to experience the class. You know what I mean? They had like, Europe used to have like a bougie, class, old money, you know what I mean? You know, like this knights and princesses and kings and like, you know, had aura, had honor, had some respect. But that is all over now. That is completely, totally over. The UK is now like Haiti, a total shithouse. The UK has become a total shithouse, let me tell you. I'm gonna leave the link below. This show is pretty good. It's like a newscaster with like an Indian accent, you know what I mean? She's like, you know, kind of cute, you know what I mean? She's kind of cute. And they also talk about how racist China could be. China now has a new doll, right? Hold up, let me see if I can find you though. Let me see if I can find you a picture. China has, you know, Saudi Arabia is selling off all their properties. They're broke. They're broke. But you know, there's like here we go. So China now has a new doll, right? I don't know if you can see that, right? But China has a new doll. It's super duper racist, right? And the new trend in China. The new trend in China, right? Like, you know, the Chinese version, because China has like their own version of YouTube. It's not called YouTube. It's called like chicken wings, 4 chicken wings and a profile rice, right? But they have like in case you didn't know, China has like all the platforms in America are firewalled, meaning they're blocked. Like the commies, like Russia. Russia has like their own Facebook. It's called VZ. It's got some weird name, but it's not Facebook. It's like a copy of. They all have like a bootleg version of what we have here. You know what I'm saying? And the trend in China's YouTube, not YouTube, but like, you know, like a video platform like YouTube, but completely censored, right? Completely, you know, under complete communist oversight, right? You have no free speech in China. The trend, right, is this doll that came out like a couple weeks ago, right? And the doll comes in white, in medium, in Chinese, and it also has a black version. But the black version doesn't look like the other versions. The black version has like an oversized head. And this doll is made of silicone. You know, like all the toys that they sell, you know what I mean, that are made in China. Made in China. Don't put nothing in your butt, made in China. But it's made of silicone, right? And so the new trend in China is like all these kids and adults beating. I wish I could play you the footage of the lady of the Telecaster, but I can't. Then they banned my video. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna leave the link below. The new trend on YouTube, on like the Chinese communist YouTube, is Chinese people, you know, adults, you know what I mean, kids. People are buying this doll, right? And then when they give it to their kids, right, or for themselves, they be taking the doll to the park and beating on the doll. since the doll is made of silicone, you could squeeze like its arms, you know what I'm saying? You could squeeze its head. You could kick it in the fucking face, right? And you know, and China is mad racist. So they allow this shit. They're not taking the videos down. It's just like mad funny. The new trend, the new like hot topic, the new news, like the hot topic news in China right now is them destroying this black doll. This shit is hilarious, son. I thought it was kind of funny. You know what I mean? But it's mad racist. But you know, I like racist shit. But it shows you in America, that shit would have been banned. You know what I mean? Because they're like mad abusive with the doll. They'd be like body slamming the doll. They'd be like hitting the doll in the face with a bat. The shit is crazy. But let's get back to the UK. So after 10 years, the UK has finally removed the asbestos. Buckingham Palace has been falling apart. Did you know that ever since the Queen passed away, which was like 6 years ago, and you know King Charles became the king, right? He took over. He never moved into Buckingham Palace because pieces of the ceiling were falling on his head. King Charles has been living at the masjid. He's been living at the masjid on a bunk bed with 3 packies. So Buckingham Palace, you know what I mean, like the most famous building in the UK has been literally falling apart and rated with asbestos. And they finally removed it, and now he might move back. But for the last 2 years, he's been living in the masjid. That's why King Charles loves the moosies and keeps accepting mad packies. And whenever they ask him about the 250,000 white girls that got raped, he's like, it could have been packies. It could not have been packies. I love Islam. I think King Charles has converted to Islam. Alaihi salam. Mashallah, inshallah. Too much taqiyya going on. And the iddah for any female is 3 months, any age. And now you got Indian women making fun of you. You know your country fell off when Indian reporters are trolling you on YouTube. The UK has been a complete disaster. A complete, utter disaster. That's completely fallen from grace. And part of the report also says that Sikhs, not Musis, I know, like 99% of Musis are terrorists, but not Musis, but Sikhs in Canada are becoming more and more aggressive and terroristic. They're like blowing shit up now. Sikhs are like the other ones that wear the turbans. They're not exactly like Musis. They're like a branch of Musis, you know what I'm saying? Like a jump off of Musis. They're like a hybrid between dirty Hindus and Musis. And you mix them up in a pot and you get a Sikh with an orange turban, right? But the Sikhs in Canada are completely taking over the government. completely taking over the government and blowing up schools and blowing up buildings, and they're getting real aggressive. That's how that was. I don't know. I forgot what part. Hold up. This show is like fucking fire. It's called First Post, right? It's like an Indian woman just destroying all these weirdos. She got like a funny voice though. She got like the Indian voice, you know what I mean? She got Indian voice, but she makes fun of Brits, so it's just hilarious. So I'm gonna leave the link below. Go check out the show. Definitely go check out the part with the. Hold up. I gotta find it for you. I gotta get one good laugh. I'm gonna watch it again. This one with the black dolls, the Chinese black dolls. Again, they're not taking the videos down. They love the videos. They're like sharing the videos. It's like kids body slamming, kicking the doll in the face. It's like adults feeding the doll to, like, you know what I mean, to dogs. They're like really abusing the doll. Hashtag no lie. And it's like they think it's hilarious. You see like a bunch of people laughing. You see like the grandmother The grandfather in the background laughing. Trying to punch the dog in the face. They really, really hate black people in China. Hashtag no lie. For those people that, you know, for y'all people that, you know, them liberals, that be always, you know, loving communism, you know what I mean? When you investigate these countries, you know what I mean? When you investigate these countries, these Chinas, you know what I mean? These Middle Eastern countries, the Islamic countries, the Russia countries, boy, when you really see what they're really, really like, you'll be like, I never want to go there. I love America. You know, everybody always talks bad about America, but America is a lot better than any of these countries, let me tell you. The rest of the world, once you really study, you realize that the rest of the world is total communist, racist, broke shitholes. And that's the bottom line. Hashtag no lie.